Okay, example 1. So it still says find the value of x that will make the equation true. Right, we did this yesterday. We are just going to keep practicing this. So the first thing is if I look at this equation, there's something that I need to do. And what is that? Here you have the distributive property. And if we get to our scratch paper right here, the distributive property is when you see a number outside right here, and there's parentheses in between, which means we have to multiply. So remember, anytime you see parentheses like this and there's like two terms inside, that means we are multiplying. That's not cute, multiply. Should have just typed it, but anyways, whatever. Okay, so we're multiplying here. So what are we multiplying? We're going to have to multiply the 5 with the 2x. So here I'm going to put 5 times 2x. And we have a minus, so this is minus. And now we have a 5 times 6. And then equals 10. The 10 just is there, you know, like that's just the equation. So I multiplied because multiplication comes before anything else. Like before solving for x, we have to figure out, is my expression already simplified? And here, no, because I have to multiply using the distributive property. And so now we get 10x minus 30 equals 10. Okay, so where did I get the 30? 5 times 6. Where did I get the 10x? 5 times 2x. Now we could solve for x. Now I could figure out, well, what times x makes this true? So here is when we put the line down the middle. We have our variable side. We have our number side. And again, we need to isolate x. How do I do that? So now it's the same thing as you did in the do now. We want to make minus 30 0 first. We get rid of the constant, that's the number without the variable. So we add 30 on both sides so that we can make this side 0, right? So I'm going to add 30 on both sides. Now remember, the line goes down the equals sign so that it shows the two sides. And negative 30 plus 30 gives me 0, so that cancels out. We get 10x equals 40. So again, what is this asking you? Well, what times 10 gives me 40? If I want to figure out what times 10 gives me 40, we have to divide 40 with 10. So we divide on both sides. That way we can figure out what 1x is. And we get 1x equals 4. So again, here we just put your answer, just put 4, don't put x equals 4 just because of Google Forms. It makes it a little bit more confusing. But you could do the trick step, but here I'm just having you practice first, like how do we do this, right? So you multiply first, you have to simplify the expression, and then you solve for x. So we're going to move on to example 2.